Here's an interesting disc, YouTubers. What's rather interesting, looking at the sleeve, is that they have copied the logo there of the Decca Eclipse label, and that's rather interesting. Now, this record is by someone called Ben Gwilliam. I can't work out the pattern of the disc. It's kind of globish, really, but yeah, it's a bit weird. It actually says performance for Ice Records, turntables, and appropriations. Well, I think I'm just going to have to give it a spin. Well, I really don't know what's going on here. Let me just stop this for the moment. And yeah, very interesting. I'm going to flip it over. But before I do, perhaps I should just advance the pickup a little bit and see if we get anything interesting. So how very intriguing. Hang about. Well, YouTubers, I've just flipped the record over, and I really don't think I want to try playing this side because there's some. It looks like there are. Shall we say, areas of the playing surface that don't look like they're going to be played. Not very good. Okay. See what I mean, YouTubers? Oh, I don't know though. Maybe the style. I don't know. Maybe the stylus could get through that, but it looks a bit horrific to me. Horrific from a stylus point of view. Oh, very intriguing. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Not a very successful turntable spin, I don't think, but it is what it is. Thank you for joining me, YouTubers, and until next time, bye-bye for now. Okay, so we have a bit of an explanation now about this record. And I'll read what it says on the sleeve there. It says, working from a fictitious description of listening to Beethoven's Piano Sonata 32 in C minor, this piece sounds a process of melting and time by using turntables to play various different copies of this sonata, albeit negatives pressed into ice. Okay. Originally conceived as an experiment to compare the tonality, harmonics, and sheer malleability, or is that malleability, of pressed ice on turntables, the process turned back to the many layers involved in listening, time, situation, memory, individual human auditory capacities. This listening description involves a memory of ice, which is attached to this piece of music for the specific situation it was heard in. Collecting many different releases of the piece by pianists from the last 80 years, all with minor differences in the interpretation and duration, has an ironic relationship with the moment of performing. The space and relative conditions differ each time in temperature and humidity, as well as the acoustic properties of the event. Unique to each performance, sorry about the shaky camera, folks. Unique to each performance, time and listening are imbued by the inevitable fact that these will fade away as the grooves disappear, in turn producing new sounds as the stylus is cut new into the surface until all traces of recorded sound are gone. Well, fancy that, YouTubers. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Well, clearly this guy did, Ben Gwilliam. I wish I'd been there. Apparently, he performed this at Bury Art Gallery in September of 2009. Wish I'd been there. Oh, well, there you go. Melting moments. Do have a good day, YouTubers. Until next time, bye-bye for now.